live from New York. He's the president and founder of Center for China and Globalization, the largest independent think tank in China. Sir, welcome to the program. Explain to us how this meeting on cultural and people-to-people exchanges, how will it really be different from the previous ones, and what does each side hope to gain here?
Thank you, Asieh. It's really a great occasion for China and the U.S. to start this new round of social and cultural dialogue. As you can see, I'm actually in New York, and I attended yesterday the event at Columbia University. And I understand that also Vice Premier Liu was also attended a Maker Summit between China and U.S. on the youth in NYU. So you can see this round, there's a lot of attachment to the education, to the social, to the cultural, and to the people-to-people exchange.
So will this actually lead to more, perhaps, youth exchanges among students between the two countries?
Absolutely. I mean, just on the way, Vice Premier Liu, Madame Liu came to the U.S. When he bypassed the Alaska, he offered over 100 scholarships to the youth of Alaska to study or earn degrees in China. And also we see that yesterday at the Columbia event, the Schwarzman chairman, actually, he mentioned about his program working with Tsinghua, and we had the Tsinghua party secretary there also witnessed that to say that how important this Sino-U.S. project on education, that model that the Rhodes Scholars will produce great talents and leaders for the future for China and the U.S. and the world as well. So I think there's a lot of exchanges emphasized on the youth, and we see a lot of students lined up and to attend this event at Columbia.
You know, when the two sides meet, when delegates from China and the United States meet and have these kinds of talks, there are always areas that they agree on and see eye to eye, and there are areas they do not. This seems to be a lighter conversation on perhaps less serious issues, if you will. So will it be all smooth sailing?
Well, definitely, I think this kind of high-level dialogue, high-level exchanges is certainly going to enhance the understanding and the mutual respect. As we can see, Vice Premier Liu has brought over a dozen senior officials, ministers, or high-ranking officials in different cultural and social aspects, and health as well. So I think this is really important to have this dialogue, high-level contact, and raise the awareness and raise the understanding between China and the U.S. As China and the U.S. are such two largest countries in the world in terms of economy, and also important in terms of economic cooperation. But it's more important now as the economy becomes the largest and the second largest. There's got to be a match of this soft side on the social and on the cultural and on the humanitarian exchanges as well.
Huiyao, how important is trust here?
I think that's exactly important. The trust that you have to be face-to-face, and you have to meet each other regularly. And I think this is exactly doing so. So by reach out to the people, by reach out to the young people particularly, that's the future for the next 50 years of Sino-U.S. development. I think it's absolutely crucial that top leaders of both countries, top elite of both countries, and educators and people in the different cultural and educational and talent field, that they get together, that they change the ideas, that exchange, build up the trust, so that we know that this is going to, as President Xi said, we have 1,000 reasons for getting along and not a single reason not to get along.
And how concerned are you that issues like the DPRK and the nuclear crisis going on the Korean Peninsula could perhaps have a negative impact, even derail these types of discussions between the two sides?
Exactly. I think that's really an imminent danger, and we have never faced this kind of unprecedented danger in history, actually, of Sino-U.S. relations. So that we are looking forward to the upcoming President Donald Trump's visit to China, but also we're looking up, upcoming the 19th Party Congress. I think there will be a wisdom. I think there is a dialogue. There is also a six-party talk, and also United Nations approach. We should be able to contain this. I think it's important to understand from different cultural perspective, and also understand the security, and also understand that these days, we cannot afford any conflict. And we are already among each other. We are already mixed economy. Everybody's mixed in global economy, and then we can't afford even a single a breaking down of a country, and of course that can affect every one of us.
All right, Huiyao Wang, we appreciate it, sir. Thank you.